White flag is raised, away they go in the €100,000 Goffs Defender Bumper over 2 miles as they begin. Over on the far side, it's Cobalt St. George who shows in the lead from Sermandzarak. Handy in the quartered cap is Jean-Jacques with Nitty Gritty as they sort themselves out. Then Salerno Bay, followed by Zanush and Kukeo. Active Innocence, Pavilion End is next with Punchestown Mill and Harry's Dream. White cap on the inside of Yeshil, and then King Rascal Grey. Heather View and State of Enlightenment, followed by Savon du Mesnil. And then Law and Chaz as they go uphill. Towards the inside is Au Bon Pardon, who's being followed on rising ground by Streamstown Bay. Further back in the field to Dino Rock and then Garahan. And on the outside is Hefe, being followed up to the bend by Look It Up. Red cap of Run Cork out the back with WB Easy as it's Cobalt St. George, leading by length to Jean-Jacques and then Salerno Bay. Nitty Gritty Handy on the outside of Active Innocence, followed over the mountain by Sermandzarak and then Kukeo. And King Rascal Grey, the quartered colours on the outside of Zanush as they go downhill in the still enough early stages. And it's Cobalt St. George, Dark Jacket on the inside, first down to the bend from Jean-Jacques, Salerno Bay, Active Innocence, Sermandzarak and Nitty Gritty and Kukeo next with Zanush. And on the inside is Yeshil as Cobalt St. George is joined by Jean-Jacques. Length in front of Salerno Bay, Nitty Gritty, Sermandzarak and Active Innocence, and then Kukeo and Zanush on the outside of Pavilion End, and then Yeshil, King Rascal Grey next with Savon du Mesnil and Harry's Dream and State of Enlightenment. Further back in the field to Hefe, who's followed by Heather View. Law and Chaz next with Garahan, and Streamstown Bay on the inside of Bon Pardon with Look It Up beside them. Others towards the back are Run Cork and WB Easy. They're tightly grouped. Also towards the rear is Dino Rock as Jean-Jacques nudging on by 3 parts of a length to Cobalt St. George as they pass halfway. Then Nitty Gritty and Sermandzarak and Salerno Bay and Kukeo racing together. Active Innocence on the inside. Then Zanush, who's followed by Punchestown Mill and Pavilion End and King Rascal Grey. And they're followed by Yeshil and Harry's Dream, Savon du Mesnil next with State of Enlightenment and Hefe on the outside of Heather View, and then Au Bon Pardon, followed towards the end of the back straight by Garahan, and then Run Cork, Law and Chaz next, and then comes Streamstown Bay and WB Easy. Starting to struggle is Dino Rock as they head for the side of the track with just over half a mile to go. Jean-Jacques and Charlie Mullins by less than a length. From Cobalt St. George, Derek O'Connor improving his Sermandzarak in between horses as the mount of Harry Swan. Then Nitty Gritty and Zanush is next with Salerno Bay and Active Innocence and King Rascal Grey on the outside. Heading for the home turn, and it is Jean-Jacques leading narrowly from Cobalt St. George. Sermandzarak, Active Innocence on their heels with Salerno Bay. These are followed by Nitty Gritty, King Rascal Grey as they run the home turn. Sermandzarak joined by Active Innocence, going on by 2 lengths to Yeshil, who's come out of the ones and behind to give chase. Then King Rascal Grey picking up his Au Bon Pardon. Then Zanush and Nitty Gritty as they return to their point of departure. 2 furlongs to go in the Goffs Defender Bumper. And it's Sermandzarak, one out from the inside. On the rail is Active Innocence. These 2 kick clear of Yeshil and King Rascal Grey and Au Bon Pardon next. Then Harry's Dream, followed then by Law and Chaz. Not much between Active Innocence and Sermandzarak in a good battle. Less than 200 yards to go. Sermandzarak is digging down deep under Harry Swan. Moving on. Yeshil is coming home powerfully on the outside of Active Innocence. Sermandzarak wins it from Yeshil. Active Innocence. King Rascal Grey well clear of WB Easy. No Bon Pardon next out of Lone Chaz.
Yes, Harry Swan joins me now after winning the Goffs Defender Bumper. Well done, really good performance. The only previous winner in the race, although that was under fortuitous circumstance.
Yeah, exactly, Kevin. No, it was brilliant. He stuck it out nice. He's probably in front a bit too soon on him, but he was travelling so well. He kind of got me there, and then, you know, he pricked his ears for a second and he battled back hard. So yeah, I was very impressed with him. Yeah.
You didn't go overly quick, did you?
No, we didn't. And I was very happy where I sat. I was kind of in the box seat everywhere, and you know, when they sprint in those type of races, you're kind of looking for a gap straight away. So it was handy. I got a lovely gap, lovely split, and yeah, it was brilliant. Everything worked out anyway.
He showed a really good attitude. I suppose the benefit of that run under his belt too, because Garota Loughlin's horse travelled really well on your inside. He headed you, but your horse showed a good attitude.
He did. He was, yeah, I was worried when Barry came up my inner now, and I was just kind of hoping that I'd be able to batten him out. And look, to be fair to my lad, he toughed it out really well, and he stayed at it. I suppose a benefit, the experience is big in these type of races when a lot of them haven't ran. So yeah, it was brilliant.
What were we expecting coming here? Because he was well beat by Col Cannon. He obviously is right away in light that day. He's been beaten subsequently since at Thurles.
Yeah, look, you're obviously kind of. I was looking at the form in the race. Obviously, it hasn't worked out really. Obviously, going into this race, and but I think he's improved a lot from the last day. I think some of Gordon's horses maybe weren't right when he ran the last day. So he's kind of hoping for a big improvement off him. So, and look, he showed it there. Yeah.
Great to win a race of this prestige as well, isn't it?
Brilliant. Yeah. Look, as an amateur, you kind of, these are the big days, especially you know, during the festival. I've never ridden a winner at the festival yet so far. So it's brilliant to get one, Kevin. And yeah, look, hopefully a few more during the week have a few chances. Yeah.
And obviously tomorrow you have a big chance in Romeo Coolio. Obviously the rematch again from the Cheltenham Bumper. I know you weren't on him that day. Have you ridden him much at home?
Yeah, I've sat on him a good few times, rode him work a good few times. Look, he's a lovely horse. He gives you a brilliant feel at home. He ran a very good race in Cheltenham. Obviously no excuses, but I think he can improve again, and look, hopefully he can put it up to the favourite. Yeah, I think he should show a big improvement, and hopefully he'll be bang there. Yeah.
Travel really well. He's a horse with loads of pace on that run in Cheltenham.
Exactly, yeah. You know, he's a really strong traveller, and I'd say he's not short of speed now. I think he has everything. Yeah, hopefully anyway.
Great stuff. Good start to the week. Well done.
Thanks, Kevin. Thank you very much.
Watch live racing now on racingtv.com.